Okay. Hello, I'm back for the last AP final exam review with you guys. Okay, I didn't catch it on the last part because the video cut out on me, so I want to make sure that I went over this part with you guys. I'll guarantee you this will be on the AP exam in May. Now, we have an equation here, it's totally balanced. And what they're asking you to do is to being able to draw out what would that look like. Okay, and you don't have to be a fancy artist, you don't need to go to art class. What they want to know is that in your mind's eye, can you actually picture what's happening with these atoms that may be breaking apart, rearranged, and putting them back together in another way. And that's the idea here. So we have 2Mg plus O2 gets us 2MgO. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use squares to represent my magnesiums. And we have a plus. And I am going to use green to represent my oxygen. Now notice I've got two separate distinct magnesiums here, which matches this. Now could I use another shape like a square or a triangle? Yes. Do they care about the shape that you use? No. If this were to appear in the final exam, do I care what shape that you use? No, I don't. Okay? Just that you guys understand and you know how to do this. Alright, so let's move on here. So in the end, when we look at this final combination, you're going to have two distinct units. That's going to look something like this. So you got your 2 Mgs, you have your O2. Now notice they're together, so it's 1 O2, and you end up getting, at the end of it, over here, 2 MgO. So you have 1, 2, here's your Mg, here's your O. Yep, it's that simple. Hey, let's try another one while we're at it. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll put in N2 plus 3H2 will get us 2NH3. Let's erase this. Let's make this a 3. Okay, how in the world do we do this for symbols? Well, again, it's the same idea. Okay, I'm going to use one molecule that contains two nitrogen atoms, and here I'm going to have 3 separate molecules that each contain 2 hydrogen atoms. So this is what you're seeing. Now notice the coloring that I am doing for this. Now, in the end, what are we getting? What are we getting at the end? Well, we're going to have 2 separate, distinct molecules, right? Each molecule will contain 1 nitrogen, so this breaks up. Okay, and then these hydrogens are also going to break up and they're going to line themselves up like this. So this is something that, like I said, it's definitely going to appear on the AP exam. No questions about that. Okay, now we can try, I think we got time for one more. We can go with that. This will be the last video played, so if you don't catch this one, that's not the end of the world. I am going to release it out on YouTube, so you guys can go for it. Alright, let's try an old time-honored classic. So here we have O2 plus 2H2 gets us 2H2O. And that's what we have. Alright, no problem. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use 2 boxes that represent the oxygen. I have 1 oxygen molecule. Then I'm going to go ahead and be a little bit creative here, and I'm going to use triangles to represent my hydrogens. Okay? And you'd say, but wait, they look like diamonds. Fine, but the idea is that you have 2 triangles, and each triangle represents 1 hydrogen atom for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times 2 is 4. And here I got 1, 2, 2 oxygens, so everything is matching perfectly. We do that, then we come to here. We come to our final end where we have 2H2O, okay? So that means we're definitely going to have 2 separate units that you have the boxes representing the oxygen. All right, and we're going to go ahead, we'll do this, where we attach the triangle to that. Okay, it looks a little bit weird, okay? Do not expect me to draw eyes in the triangle. Don't go there. All right, so we got an O2 here plus 2 H2s gets us 2 separate H2Os. Here's one of them, and here's the other. Now notice I put them together in a way that would resemble water. That's a real key thing for you guys, and this is going to be the last video before the final. I will put it up on YouTube if you want to go and view it again. Okay? Alright guys, take care. I'm dressed up like this because it's preview day. I'm going to be having that in about half an hour, roughly. Okay, take care guys, and I will see you later. Good luck on your final!